Hello everyone, Christmas is coming up and lots of stuff is coming out to take your attention for the big day, and I'm going to do an unboxing of a release which I'll show you in a minute, but it's a brilliant film that came out early this year, probably one of the best cinema experiences I've had all year. But yeah, it's Transformers The Last Night. No, it's not. That was great in 3D. That was my favourite IMAX 3D film. What I'm about to talk to you today is my favourite IMAX 2D film. So, because it's cold outside, I'm having a... This is not product placement, by the way. It says Richer Sounds on it, just because they give you a mug sometimes when you buy stuff. I've actually got in here a cup of soup, which is southern pulled pork flavour, and it's hit and miss. It'll do. It's not great, but it'll do. Now, the film today is, you get it right, Dunkirk, which comes out, as I talk to you now, it's coming out very shortly, Monday, December the 18th. So that has arrived. I'll be bringing a review of that very shortly. Now, this film I saw twice in the cinema in IMAX 70mm, and I mean that's the best way to see it really. It's the screen opens up in quite a lot of the scenes to 1.44 to 1, which is basically in an IMAX cinema, proper IMAX cinema, it's floor to ceiling height basically. If you saw it in, I saw it in Manchester Printworks, which used to be Odeon and now is View Cinemas. If you saw it in most IMAX cinemas, it will have been a digital print, but so it only opens up to 1.9 to 1. This has a mixture of scenes. If you just saw it in a normal screen, it would have been 2.35 to 1. This is a mixture of 2.2 to 1. So for those scenes, they do open up a bit more because it was a 70mm ratio, and because a 16:9 TV is 1.78 to 1, it opens up to that for the IMAX scenes. So yes, you are missing out on a bit there. But the alternative would be, I'd love to see if this was possible. The alternative would be if you had a pretty much like a 4:3 TV, and that's not going to be in HD. So, you know, it's not really a lot you can do about that. So, anyway. But, you know, pretty much Christopher Nolan, who made Dunkirk and Interstellar and The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, which also had 70mm IMAX scenes in them, he will have accounted for the fact that you can't get the entire thing on a Blu-ray. Yeah, I say it's a bit of a shame, but you know, that's logistics for you. So, but although I did see it twice in the cinema, both in 70mm IMAX. It's worth it both times. It's not a perfect film, but it is absolutely brilliant. It's a technical marvel, basically. The first time around you watch it, it takes a bit of getting used to with the way the time frame moves about. But I'll bring a review soon of this, very soon, and it'll be in my I'll put a link to the review in the comments below, or maybe on the screen. Who knows? So YouTube gets a bit funny about that sometimes. So, got on here. This is a Blu-ray. There's also a 4K Ultra HD version, and obviously a standard definition DVD, and a limited edition Blu-ray film book, which does look bloody nice. I was quite tempted by that actually when I saw that on Amazon. It seems to be out of stock at the moment anyway. It was about $21.99 when I saw it. I'll get links to them all and put them in the description below as well, so you can have a look at those. So, God, I think that Southern Pulled Pork thing's repeating on me a bit. Anyway, I'll talk about the extras in a bit, but the film is 106 minutes long, so I say the perfect film is 105 minutes, the perfect length for a film. So many films go on for almost 3 hours these days, 2.5, 3 hours. I saw Star Wars The Last Jedi on Thursday, and I've got a review of that online as well in a vlog. 2.5 hours, 2 hours 32 minutes, that is ridiculous. Then again, Christopher Nolan's Interstellar was 169 minutes, but then I could have watched more of that, and there is a version with another 12 minutes of IMAX footage, so I really wish we'd had that in the cinema. Anyway, that's been shown in America, but it has never come over here, nor been released on Blu-ray. or any other format, which is a shame. So it comes with obviously sealing, not a sealing, sealed packaging. I just sort of slice the edge just so show you it's sealed. You're going to doubt me. Why would you doubt me? I had to slice it first beforehand just so make it easy. Make it easy to get in the damn thing. I love blue as well. Blue for Blu-ray. Nice one. Get rid of that packaging. Nobody wants it. So, Dunkirk, 12 certificate. So, I mean, yeah, kids can watch it. That's the back. Has a description. Probably going out of focus. If I get out of focus, maybe that'll go in focus. Or maybe not. Well, you get the idea anyway. It's the description, the lots of 5 out of 5s there. As I'll confirm in my review, I was also the cast list, if you could read that, if it went in focus. As I've said in my review, when I did it for the cinema, this has also got Jack Lowden in it, by the way, who's in England Is Mine, the Morrissey movie, which I've done a vlog on as well. So check that out. I have reservations about the times when all the critics seem to give a film 10 out of 10. It just seems, it smacks of, oh, let me get my publication on the front of on the poster. I don't trust it at all. Okay, so now this includes, just so I have made this mistake once before, I won't do it this time, because you've got to go and buy the thing. It includes a digital version. I don't know whether that opens up to 1.78 for these scenes as well. Maybe I'll download it and check it out. I have heard that sort of iTunes type versions end up being just 2.35 to 1 the whole way through. So yeah, that includes that. And then we have the 2 discs. Well, let me just try and get them straight. Very tardy. There we go. Dunkirk. So, 2. Whoop. That's disc 1. No, that's disc 2. That's confused me. Disc 1 is over there. Disc 1 has the film. Disc 2 has the special features. So, there we go. So, that's what you get. And so there's a 4K version which will have 4K version. They tend to put presumably the Blu-ray extra has gone for quite some time, hence why it's on a second disc. So what you'll find is, if you buy the 4K version, for example, you'll get a 4K disc, and legally they have to include the spec says they have to include the standard Blu-ray as well. So same as when you buy a 3D film, they have to include the film in 2D, so they usually just bung the 2D disc in there as well, rather than make one disc that has the 3D and the 2D version on it. And so that also allows them to, normally all the extras will be on the same disc as the Blu-ray, the 2D version, so yeah, so you just have, they just bung the 2D disc in as well. So but in this case there's an extra disc for all the extras, so you're going to get 3 discs with the 4K version. I presume that the DVD also has 2 discs, I presume. So there's lots of different lots of extras. It's split into 4 sections. 4 sections? 5 sections. There's 4 called Creation, which says Revisiting the Miracle, Dunkirk, as in Dunkerque, Expanding the Frame, and the In-Camera Approach. And then the film takes place on land, sea and air. So we have land, there's Rebuilding the Mole, The Army on the Beach, and Uniform Approach. And for air, there's Taking to the Air and Inside the Cockpit. For sea, Assembling the Naval Fleet, Launching the Moonstone, Taking to the Sea, so I got a cold, Sinking the Ships and the Little Ships. And finally there's Conclusion, 2 parts, Turning Up the Tension and the Dunkirk Spirit. So this is out, I say 106 minutes long. It's out Monday, December the 18th. So I'll put links in the video description below. Check it out, and I'll be bringing you a review of this very shortly. but just go and buy it anyway. It's bloody brilliant. Hang on. So anyway, click subscribe, like or dislike if you're mentally deficient, or you know, on B3TA, that kind of thing. Same thing. And yeah, comment in the description below, and cue Genesis.